It's the end of 2024. Are we seriously talking about mask mandates again?
Find out today on Medical History Mysteries.
I don't know about anybody out there, but I'm tired of talking about COVID, and I'm certainly kind of over the idea of walking around outside with a mask on. And I'm hearing that there are some areas that might be bringing the mask mandate back. Tell us about it.
There's a couple of counties out in California and in the Bay Area that are instituting mask mandates again because of the potential spread of COVID, especially now around the holidays. More people traveling, more people visiting. Understandable, right? I mean, there's more close contact. And, Pam, as a fellow traveler, you can probably relate to this. For all these years that I've been flying on planes, before COVID, it was even a thing. I used to watch people get on planes, and some people actually wore masks, and I would look at them like, "Are you wearing that mask to protect me from you, or you from me?" Like I never really got the idea who's this mask for anyway. And then all of COVID, and it gets very political, and I don't really want to go there because I'm apolitical. But let's just say, not everybody loved wearing masks. I sure as heck didn't like wearing them because it was inconvenient for me a lot of times. Plus, it just added to the sense of like fear because you couldn't even see people's faces. Like you didn't see a smile, you didn't see a facial expression. All you saw was a pair of eyes, and it just made everything so impersonal at a time when we really needed to be more personal and more together because we were all going through it together. So then I read about the mask mandates coming back, and then my initial reaction is, oh, not again, man. I don't know how many KN95s I have, but I got enough for a small country. And I guess if I have to wear them again, I would. But then I started to realize, you know what? Maybe all those years ago, maybe all those people I saw wearing masks weren't so off base as I thought. RSV is a big deal. You know, and walking pneumonia, if you read about it recently, is back up. It's on the rise again. And I'm starting to think, wait a second, maybe it's not a bad idea to wear a mask in some situations where, maybe you feel somewhat immunocompromised, if you're taking a medication that makes you immunocompromised, if you're just not feeling yourself, you haven't been getting enough sleep lately. But the other side of that is be ready for some feedback. Because if people see you wearing a mask, they might say, oh, what are you, one of those COVID people? I totally get it. I understand. But as a traveler, and I'm talking to our dental professional friends out there and non-dental professional friends out there, you're going to be doing a lot of traveling, you're going to be around around a lot of other people. Maybe a mask isn't such a bad idea if you think you're at risk for contracting some of these other more serious diseases like RSV and pneumonia.
So these mask mandates are currently in a few counties in California. And so you have to wear a mask when you go to the supermarket, like everywhere you go outside.
I believe it's the same as it was in the COVID days. Yes, I believe. I could be wrong, and if someone's wrong, I'm sure they can correct us in the comments. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess there's something to be said for it. But if you feel the need to protect yourself or protect others around you, especially if you have contracted a cold or who knows what else, certainly consider taking the mask off the shelf and start wearing it again. But also practicing proper hand hygiene and keep your antibacterial wipes around, and hopefully everybody will make it through the holidays healthy.
Can't say enough about hand washing. Can't say enough about just good cough hygiene. Cough in your sleeve. I travel, I fly coach, sometimes I fly first class. It doesn't matter what cabin I'm in, whether it's a wider seat or a smaller seat. People cough and they just kind of cough. And I'm thinking it doesn't take much to just lift your elbow and cough into your sleeve. It may do nothing. I don't know, but heck, it's got to be better than just coughing in the middle of the air and letting those particles fly. So maybe a little more being a little more conscientious about the people around you as well.
All right. Well, thanks for that update. Hopefully their mask mandates will be lifted and we get to go back to actual real normal for once at some point. So good luck to those that are dealing with
See.
that, and hopefully that will be behind us before we know it.
And don't forget to keep wearing your mask. Yes, at all times. And as a side note, Bam, air quality in dental offices is pretty bad. We should do another episode on medical history mysteries about aerosolized saliva, debris, what that means, and why you should never apply lip gloss while you're still in the office. But maybe we'll talk about that another time.
Don't apply lip gloss while you're in the office. What will I do with all my time?
Find out
We'll have to
another
talk about
medical history mysteries.
we'll have to talk about it then. Until then, we'll see you next time.
Take care, everybody.